Back in February, Lauren and I booked a tour to snorkel with the Manatees, which was awesome, and we'll get to that in a minute, but our tour company encouraged us to watch the official Manatee video on proper swimming etiquette, which you're watching clips of now. This is where that video flies off the rails. No chasing, makes sense. So does no touching, but around this part of the video, we started to wonder who the heck was filming all this. You got this guy just kicking the manatee in the side, this dude prodding it with a stick, you got people just stomping all over them. Like, I get the need for the video, I really do, but did they stage these scenarios where they're messing with the manatees? And if they're not staged, shouldn't the cameraman have stepped in to stop these people? Holy cow. As in sea cow, and we really wanted to see one before leaving Florida. We were really hoping to see some while kayaking at Biscayne Bay National Park in South Florida, but unfortunately we did not. So, here are the steps to guarantee you see some manatees if you are visiting Florida during the winter months. The first step is knowing where to find them, and we learned that the best place to see them during the winter is Crystal River. The waters around Crystal River are heated by thermal springs, so the manatees congregate there to keep warm. So we left Miami, made a pit stop in West Palm Beach where Cookie met a puppy version of her, and drove past Tampa on our way to Crystal River. The second step is to book your swim with a local tour company. There are a few in town, but we chose Fun to Dive Tours. Hello! Today we are swimming with the manatees.
Finally.
It's gonna be cold.
But the water is 72 degrees year round, so that makes us feel better, and we get wetsuits.
Hopefully the water is full of manatees. Step 3 is to invite some friends along. We met up with our friends Ryan and Katie, who made the day even more fun. Step 4 is to don your wetsuit. We really struggled with this step, but I feel like once they were on, we looked pretty awesome.
Just try to put it on backwards because I've never worn a wetsuit in my life. It's tight.
It is tight.
That's the point, right? For it to be nice and tight.
Ooh, nice and tight.
Is yours really tight too? Actually, now it doesn't feel as tight. It felt...
Pretty cool.
You look awesome.
Yes, and this is the tour that we went on, and it's absolutely working every step.
Step 5 is to board a pontoon boat with your fellow tour mates and take a shore trip out to Kings Bay where the manatees congregate. And finally, step 6 is to jump in. Even though the water is heated by thermal springs, and on top of that we had on wetsuits, it's still the winter and still pretty cold. Fun to Dive Tours provides you with a snorkel and goggles, as well as noodles to keep you afloat. The water was pretty murky, but through the haze, we soon crossed paths with these long, plump creatures. Some of them had patches of algae growing on their backs and blended in with the seafloor, but their flippers and constant munching of the seafloor vegetation gave them away. Lauren and I found it funny how much their eating reminded us of Cookie when she eats. These guys also weren't very shy, having us swim with them, and at times would swim right under us or brush right past our sides. If they were done swimming with you, you would know it, they would just flip their tail and disappear into the water. The Manatees did not disappoint at all. They are big, they are friendly, and we won't soon forget them in our travels. This was honestly such a cool experience. We came out of the water with blue lips, but again, Fun to Dive came through with hot chocolate, ready for the boat ride back.
Do you see my...
Let us know in the comments if this is something you have done yourself, or if it's something you'd like to do in the future. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.